What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? It feels like it's been forever. It feels like it's been a month. I get off for 2 weeks. Feels like forever. And then I get that itch. I get that feeling that something is missing. I need to say something. I need to put out something. I need to talk about something. One thing I realized about podcasting, it's not that easy. And I never got into this game thinking that it was ever gonna be easy. Usually the things that are easy bores me. It bores me to death doing easy things, and it pisses me off when I do things that I'm not good at, don't care for, but I'm in this situation where I have to do them. And that in itself is a paradigm because you don't have to do anything. I don't have to record a podcast episode, but there's something in my soul and my being that says I got to use this as an avenue for therapy. I got to use this as an avenue for creating content. I got to use this as an avenue for feeling like I'm doing something productive. So in these past 2 weeks, um, the world has seen change, at least in America, or at least where I reside at in the United States. We have went through a winter storm, a snowstorm. Um, Also in my mind and in my body, there is a change that's happening as well. A snowstorm, if you will, not really something that is fatal or detrimental or where I think I'm gonna hurt myself. Nothing that crazy. Nothing like that. Right. The other day I'm at work. Right. I'm at work and I eat at lunchtime. I eat two spoonfuls of pasta and I don't eat nothing else for the rest of the day until I get home. Now, for many of you or some of you, that might seem normal. That's not a normal occurrence for me. I'm a person that eats a lot. Um, I want to gain a certain amount of weight because I work out often. Um, and I try to gain calories so I could build muscle, do all that stuff. But my body has finally caught up with what my mind went through. And my mind has been going through this change, this major significant change in the past 4 or 5 months. Um, I don't spend my time the same way I do. I don't spend my time with the same people the same way I do. I'm not as accessible as I used to be. There's just a lot happening that I can't necessarily control. It's just my spirit is going a certain way, and I gotta kind of walk in the path that's being shown to me. So let me get back to my story. I ate two spoonfuls of pasta and I stopped eating. I ate cashews and I ate some pecans when I was at work. So I'm like, I called my mom. I'm like, yo, mom, I think I'm tired of pasta. I think I'm just completely tired of it. Right? She's like, okay, you're tired of it. When you get home, you can eat the fish or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna eat the fish. I came home, I ate the fish. Usually, I try to go back and you know, regain the calories that I've lost. I try to get that back. I try to overeat. I didn't even do that. I had one fish sandwich and I was good for the rest of the day. And you say, hey, why are you telling me this story? I'm going through some kind of purification, some kind of release. Today I came from the gym. Usually I eat three, 4 eggs, three slices of bacon, throw it in a sandwich, full. My mind and my body said, no, we can't do that today. You need electricity. That's the word that popped up in my mind. Electricity. You need something that will keep you awake, alert, and happier. So I went, made a smoothie. Best thing I ever did in a while. I just ate a smoothie and ate some cashews. Of course, that's under my protein intake that I should take after weightlifting, after doing leg exercises, after working as hard as I did at the gym. But I just didn't feel aligned with what I usually do. What I usually do, or what I usually didn't feel in alignment with what's going on in the present day, in the present uh mindset, brain set, just thoughts that I'm having, feelings that I'm having. I have been on a purification streak for the past 6 months. I stopped doing certain things that I used to do. I stopped participating in certain things that I used to do. I stopped saying certain things that I used to say. I don't even talk to the same people that I used to talk to as often as I did, which is no offense to them. It's just my soul is searching for something. I'm looking for something. As you know, if you've been looking at my content, if you've been watching my content, I'm a gamer. I talk politics. I don't really do too much dating talk. Current events I talk about. So I have been looking at this game, right? That I've been very interested in playing. And of course I play Street Fighter. You watch me play Street Fighter on my live streams. You watch me play Street Fighter on a live stream. Whatever, right? I got tired of it. I got bored with it. I didn't know what was the point of even playing this game. What was the point? It's too random. It don't fit my intellectual prowess. It feels random. It feels stupid. It feels very low IQ. That's what it feels like to me. It feels, who is the best at playing casino? So eventually I stopped playing this game. Stop playing it, right? Stop playing the game, you find something else. I go to 2XKO. You play 2XKO, it's actually a good game, right? It's a very good game. I hit this dopamine stage when I first played it, or when I played it for 2 weeks. I'm like, yo, yeah, I could play this, and I still could play this. But nah, my soul and my mind still feels unsatisfied with this game. So I'm asking myself a question. Is it even a game that I'm looking for? or is it just I have to work on my inner self, me changing my diet? I'm eating fruits now, smoothies now, an occasional steak here and there. What am I looking for? That's the real question. What am I looking for? I started reading more. I started educating myself more internally. I started to find information that fed my internals more. Certain podcasts will pop up. I'm watching Andrew Tate and Zerka. They get on the Jack Neal podcast, not together. They don't get on there together, right? I get on. I watch this podcast. This is how I first started. I watched this podcast. I watched Andrew Tate's podcast. He speaks on a lot of things that resonated. He spoke on um his struggles that he's dealing with in his life. The constant looking over his shoulder. He's looking over his shoulder. He's just trying to figure it out. This guy has hundreds of millions of dollars. He could have any woman he wants in the world. But he still managed to hit a ceiling of some sort and wants to break the ceiling. His ceiling is, why can't he awaken as many people as he wants to in the future? Or he asked the question, AI is AI and the imminent AI versus human war, did we already lose because the algorithm feeds us certain things that slowly deteriorates humankind? Birth rates are down. um Nobody actually likes each other anymore as far as in America without being transactional. The red pill as far as dating is everything is transactional. There has to be a value, a equal value exchange, or at least an equal perceived value exchange. He talks about all that, right? So I go into this podcast and I go into a slight depression, but it doesn't last long because the next day I go to the gym. I kick that habit quick. And I'm like, yo, I need a challenge of some sort. I need a challenge that grows my internals more, that grows my mind more. Not just me going to the gym and adding weight on the leg press. I need something. I need something. I buy a Bible, I read it. Yeah, it adds to it. Nah, I need something else. I find fasting. So that's what led me to eating the smoothies and intermittent fasting. Certain things I did in the prior times, but there is a intention now. There is something I want to get from this thing. And when there is intention, that allows you to um be more present in the process of whatever the trial by fire that you're putting yourself through. And then I realized there's a lot of things that's just not challenging no more. It's, yeah, I want to be challenged, but in whatever this skill set or whatever this thing that I want to be challenged by, if I don't want to grow in it or be better at it, then I don't care even if it is challenging. So I need to do things that are challenging that I actually care to do. Right? I am a person that was a nerd, low key. Was a nerd, was sheltered, had to go through the process, talking to women, finding a job, getting money, buying a house, working on my credit, uh, destroying my credit, fixing it back, learning how to invest, learning how to work out, learning how to interact, socialize. There's a lot of stages in this adult thing that I didn't really have guidance in, but you run into people that give you guidance, whether it's online, whether it's real life, whether it's a coworker. The universe is trying to tell me something, it's trying to lead me somewhere. I've been feeling very unsatisfied with this thing called life. Not unsatisfied to the point where I want to do anything to myself. I would never do anything, never hurt myself in that way. I just been bored. I just been very, very bored. Bored with Street Fighter 6, bored with 2XKO. Just bored. So when I left the gym and I worked out harder than I've done in a couple weeks, I worked out very hard today. I was like, yo, I need a challenge. Let me go make this smoothie and just eat cashews and that's it. I feel like I've had more energy during this time in the morning in the past couple days. At the same time this morning, I have more energy right now than I had in months. Just only eating a smoothie and only eating cashews. This presented a challenge. The challenge has sparked new levels of dopamine in my head. My body feels more alive. I feel more in tune with what I'm supposed to be doing in the day. My mind is more alert. Everything just seems right. It feels like I'm right on the path. That has led me to even talk on the mic today. That has led me to record today. Because there's this high of life feeling that I'm feeling. It's, yeah, you're supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be challenging yourself. You don't need food right now. It's not relevant to you right now. It's not aligning with you right now. As a gamer, I've been a gamer my whole life. Nothing that I've played has made me fall in love with gaming as of recent. Because it's, even if I run into a challenging game, say if it's a Street Fighter 6, it is a challenging game, even though it's unga bunga and random, right? Yeah, it's a challenging game. It's hard to win because if you can't predict things, if you don't have the reactions to fight against the randomness, to fight against the DI, to fight against the, of course it's challenging. But do I want to get better at this game? The answer is no. I don't want to get better at this game. I don't care for it. It is not fun. When I'm over here at the gym working out and I'm doing an exercise, even if it's a new exercise, and I'm seeing the results of this new exercise that I've added into my routine, I want to get better at it. I want to master it because of the challenge and I'm seeing results. So if I'm having fun, I'm challenged, and I want to see results, I'm going to be better at this exercise and I'm going to get better results. I don't care to get better results in Street Fighter 6. Seldomly, I want to get better at 2XKO, but my homies, we all got jobs, we all working, we all not on at the same time. We all doing our thing. We all paying bills, fulfilling certain obligations that are in our lives. So at the peak of playing a video game, which is with your friends, with your buddies, socializing, getting better, um, learning, training, without the social aspect, which I've learned. I knew this for a minute. I'm a hybrid. I'm antisocial and very social at the same time. I get my energy from being social, and I also, when I need to be, go into a quiet place, get back my energy as well. I am a hybrid um extrovert. I am a hybrid. I'm an introvert and an extrovert. So I'm learning all these things as I'm getting older. I'm learning all these things. I'm going through changes in the body, changes in appetite, changes in what builds my dopamine, what releases my dopamine. Challenge has always built my dopamine. But if the challenge is boring or I don't care to get better, my dopamine won't release. Right? So I'll run into this next game. Marathon. Right? I'll run into marathon. And this is a Bungie. This game is made by Bungie. It's a first person shooter. When I was younger, and I was playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 4. Those were the times of peak dopamine that I was getting from video games. It was a challenge. I wanted to get better. This is the thing that would um I would use up my time and become social when I go into the to school, go to high school, holla at buddies. Like this was a conversation piece. Besides women, this was another conversation piece, right? You see marathon. I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm getting them same feels that I used to get. I'm getting them same feels that I used to get. This is something that I would want to challenge myself with while I'm doing all these other things because I need balance. I need that release through challenge, and I also need, video games is like junk food. See what I'm saying? It's like junk food, but at the same time, there is nutrients in everything. There's nutrients in that potato chip you eat. There's nutrients in that um that soda you drinking. It's still made with water, right? My life needs balance. I can't go all the way to the left or all the way to the right with everything. My food habits have changed. My social habits have changed. Now I need to find me a really good video game to get. We gonna play some marathon. For my podcast listeners out there that have been watching, listening, you probably think I'm gonna talk about Donald Trump again or something that has to do with politics. Today's episodes have nothing to do with politics. Even in the politics landscape, I can't just stick to politics because that bores the hell out of me. I can't just stick to video games because eventually that's gonna bore the hell out of me. It has to be a variation of many things that I'm interested in, and I have to hop, scotch, go back and forth, make good content, and make a release. Release whatever I'm feeling. Okay. The comeback that Marathon is about to experience is something that I resonate with. If you know about Marathon, this game made by Bungie, they have the crowd, the public have already said this game is gonna be another Concord, another High Guard. People are really shitting on High Guard right now. And I don't get those vibes. The energy of this game, the 180 turn that they have taken, is reminiscent of what I've done with just my life. Right? I've been down and out. I've been They said, "Yo, you're not gonna be nothing. You're not gonna. You're not gonna be nothing. You're not gonna get that girl that you've been looking at. You're not gonna get that bag that you've been chasing after. You." And then I finally get it. I go I go talk to the beautiful girl. I get the results I want. I go to the job. I go get my bag. I go get my house. Right? Small wins lead to big victories. And the inspiration that I've seen with this game made me want to play it. It's an extraction shooter. I'm like, yo, I never wanted to keep playing an extraction shooter because why do I want to play something where when I'm gonna lose or when I lose, I'm gonna lose everything that I got, everything that I brought in? Why would I do that? At my age right now, I am desperate for a new challenge. I need a new challenge in every aspect of my life. I need a new challenge in how I'm eating. I need a new challenge in how what games I'm playing. I need a new challenge in how I'm working out. I need a new challenge in what girls that I'm talking to or would talk to. Listen, the past couple months, right? This is no cap. In the past couple months, I have denied more women just going out with them, re-dealing with them. I haven't been offered grown activities with certain women. And I'm like, yo, you not even my type. I don't want to do it. I'm not trying to waste no energy. I've literally denied more activity with certain women just because they don't meet a certain standard and they don't meet a certain challenge that I care to partake in. My life right now is about what's challenging me. Not saying that I want a chick that is unruly, none of that. In every part of my life, I have to find a new challenge. I'm a gamer, so I gotta play something that challenges me that I want to get better in. At work, I've actually been looking at different careers that challenge me because the current career or the current place I'm at has stopped challenging me. I stopped seeing growth. I desire growth now. I desire challenge. I walk into a room, whoever is the baddest chick in the room, that's who I want. When I'm at the gym and I say, yo, damn, I usually do 8 reps, but I'm gonna shoot for 10. I shoot for the 10th rep because I need that challenge. I need to feel that, yo, I'm growing. I need to feel that. So everything that reflects that, I gravitate to. See what I'm saying? Um, Everything that I'm putting my name or spending my time with is challenging me to grow inwardly, not just externally. See what I'm saying? In a couple months, I'm gonna be traveling somewhere. And I'm probably gonna be partaking in another um demographic in this content space because I'm gonna be doing a little bit of vlogging. When I go to this place it has been in my bucket list for a very long time. But recently it has taken over and it's someplace that I have to go. So I want to vlog here, do something different. It's probably gonna be on my YouTube page. And I want to go on an adventure because it's challenging. I want to challenge myself with this vlogging thing. I want to dive into the different avenues of content. I want to get more dynamic with it. I need a challenge. The inner thought, the inner voice in my body when I see anything. If I see, say, if I go in a room, just like I said, I go in a room and I'm like, yo, this is super baddie right here. I just need to go and say something to her. That inner voice doesn't stop talking until I say something to her because I need that challenge. I need to feel that there is always a fear of what would happen when you talk to somebody. You always feel that fear forever, right? And then as you keep doing things as a man, fellas out there, as you keep talking to women, that thought or that fear starts to dwindle, but it never 100% goes away. You see what I'm saying? I need that challenge. I need the challenge that makes me want to get better at successfully beating that challenge. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today, man. I think I'm probably gonna name this episode, I don't know, something that involves challenge. Are you feeling the same as me? Are you going around life just not feeling fulfilled? You just need something to just spark that dopamine. Like, yes, I'm doing something productive. I'm doing something that fulfills me. I feel like I'm using my talents for something. I feel like I'm being more creative. Do you feel the same way as me? Make sure you go like, subscribe to the channel. This is another episode of Think Pieces and Conversations. Short, sweet. Um, yeah, I'm out of here, man.